Well, hello and welcome to another edition of 270 Live, December 11th, 2024. I saw a comment from Liam asking if we had retired. Not yet. Actually, I at least have been playing a whole lot of 270 recently, and I know some of the other folks from 270 Live. Some familiar faces have also been getting back into this game. Um, got some time on my hands today, and we are going to be playing some just random public matches. I I've been quite frankly kicking ass in some of these public games recently. Let's see if I can find. I've moved up the rankings. I know there's like a dumb ranking system or whatever. Where is? I swear this game is not super intuitive. Oh, there it goes. I am back. I am up to press aid, whatever the hell that means. No, I'm on like a 10-0 run right now. It's actually kind of crazy. I've been just kind of bullying these high ranked guys, these like deputy campaign manager or scheduler or this guy. Um, Now normally when I'm bullying them, I'm usually playing as a Republican. I've really kind of mastered this like Trump, Old South, swing state, African American vote strategy, but we'll see how I do against this guy. Um, but no, I have been kind of just terrorizing some high rank opponents because it was nice because I had like just the basic rank, and so I would kind of play a little psychological warfare. They would kind of assume I'm a pushover, and then I kind of bang 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 hit them with competent skills, I'd argue. But yeah, no, we're starting here, and see, this is the problem with like these high rank guys. Come on, this is just pay to win at this point, guys. Like that's just gross. Um, Welcome back, Leah. Glad to have you here on this Wednesday afternoon. Um, like I said, just gonna be hopping in some public games. It's kind of hit or miss. Sometimes these like top ranked guys are very good. I've had some very close races, like a margin of like 5 votes, right? And then some of these guys are just bad. Like just not good at all. I just played offline, or off stream, a game against, I think a deputy campaign manager rank. This guy was pretty ass. I'm gonna be honest. Um, yeah, I mean, like my problem with this game, I have many problems with this game, but like I have noticed like the quote unquote good players, it's a lot of pay to win bullshit. I'm gonna be honest. Like I don't know how you consider that fun, to be honest. Um, all right, let me gather my bearings here. We are going with a town and gown high tech, probably in the swing state or south. I've gotten really good at playing these kind of games where I'm hitting the ground running and you've got just fucking money bags over here eating up the national groups. And it's you gotta do what I like to call just you just sprint. You just keep moving. You can't really fight these guys in states. Like if you get bogged down in a fight somewhere, you're gonna end up probably losing. Um, so I mean that's just he's going. You vote as well? I mean that. Yeah. So the math works here when we're playing these kind of games, right? The less amount of turns I can play in this game overall, the better, because he's gonna have a monetary advantage over me. So I just gotta make it as far as I can, as fast as I can. We're gonna go with a little funky here. I'm going for African American. I'm gonna maybe lose a couple more, but I need to just run through the South while I've still got time. Let's go. Swing state. There's, uh, yeah, a lot of these people don't touch grass. They definitely don't. There's some nasty combos. No, like I'm feeling comfortable with some of the strategies I'm using. Just pivot, pivot, pivot. Just keep running, man. You just keep fucking running. Like there's a part of me that wants to defend Michigan here, but like it's kind of a lost cause. You just gotta keep running. You just gotta, and like eventually you'll get the state groups to to be able to actually fight any of this. But like in the meantime, I'm just gonna have to write those off as a lost cause. I guess I need to go. Yeah, swing plus African American should be the goal. Oh, I'm right out of time. Mississippi. I don't love the buys here, but I'm also low on time. I'm probably losing at least one of these three. Oof. That's Michigan. That's got to be Michigan. Yeah. Okay. So this money can go up to New Hampshire. I'm good with that. I guess, yeah, African American I'm close. Old South I'm close. So let's go Georgia. I'm going to lose probably North Carolina. That's fine, because if I can pick up swing states with that, I'm good. African American. Illinois, Tennessee. Town and Gown ain't not going anywhere. I'll hold on that. And especially I like these kind of players who they're just gonna max out. I mean that's wasting money. That's an overbuy. I'm fine with that. If I can scare them in Florida a little bit. High tech, thank you very much. Yeah, North Carolina gone. Still no African American. I think I gotta go Cali with that. I hate South Carolina with a passion, but African American margins are going to count here. Nothing here. I guess I can get oil. And then I am going to be... Oh, I'm right on the margins there. Yeah, so a couple in Illinois. That should cover me. What else am I close to? Manufactured oil. No. I mean... I'm going to be close to swing. Let's grab that and that. Yeah. The problem is he's got swing. Don't love the margins there, but some of these buys are just to scare him. Let's see what we got. African American, bingo. 100 is gonna be a lot helpful. Georgia. This money can go into Georgia. You know, high tech instead of PA. I gotta dump that into Cali. Town and Gown, nowhere here. See, I'm keeping him. The big thing, even if I don't have some of these state groups, I'm at least keeping him away. And honestly, at this point, I just need to kind of start rushing ballot. Oh, fuck. Let's get our town and gown money here. We're out of time. We just gotta go fucking fast. I'm out of money. Sure, send it. Oh. I mean, I'm definitely losing one of these. Probably Maryland? High tech. Maryland or PA? He's got swing state, so PA. Okay, so African Americans shoring up that. I can afford to put 25 there. Cali. Town and gown, nothing here. I mean, Minnesota for the ag. Nothing yet. Latino, in oil I can work towards. I don't have a whole lot of extra money. So let's go with Colorado for the Latino. Yeah, I'm pretty comfortable as is. I don't have anywhere else to spend. Town and gown is the deal. It's right there. See, I don't get this. He's not really in enough states at this point. Pennsylvania lockout. I'm gonna pick up Latino. What do we got? What do we got? He's not anywhere important. African American. Let's just shore up. Ah, fuck. Because he's also here. That money's here. This money's here. I really wish, and this is on like a long wish list of shit I want in this game. I wish you could click and prioritize what state group you're spending your money in. That would be incredibly helpful, so I don't have to do the bullshit I just did there with Connecticut. It's going there. Oil and gas. So Latino, oil and gas, oil and gas. Ag. What am I short on? Wisconsin, Nebraska. Oh, I didn't pip into Nebraska. That's a huge miss. Oh wow, that's a huge miss. I hope that doesn't bite me in the ass here. Maryland called it. Oil and gas. So he's gonna contest me in like swing states. I kind of knew that was happening. African American's gonna go right here. Oil and gas for Colorado. This town and gown sink I'm sitting on is Arizona. I like Alabama in the Old South. High tech. Anywhere high tech. Not high tech. Maryland. Ag. What do I need? I'm not confident the math works out for me to get ag here. I might even need Nebraska, but that'll put me in a good spot. Town and gown's not going anywhere else. Send it. I'm going to defend most of this, I think. I mean, the obvious hits for him are going to be Arizona, Nevada. I can lose Nevada. I don't care about Nevada that much. I saw max out in Illinois, though. That's something. All right, ballot. We got to lock in here. Fuck. Okay, so I gotta just defend all my 1 pips, and I think I'm just golden. Because this guy is absolutely not in enough states. Oklahoma's oil and gas, money, Montana, Alaska. Any other 1 pips? No. Alright, so then this can go here. I mean, as long as I just get this in on time. And just to be a... okay. Just get that in. I should be golden here. Yeah, no, 1-minute games, Liam, are pretty damn intense. I'll give you that. I don't even know if he didn't even spend. And there's the forfeit. Now, one thing I've picked up on, especially when it comes to like the whole scoring ranking metric, right, is if they forfeit before ballot, you don't get the points. But if they forfeit and you still get the ballot, you still get the ranking points. So that'll be nice. 162. I mean, pretty much an ass kicking. That'll go in a win column. Up to 330 RP. That's gonna get me closer to scheduler. Nice, nice, nice. Hi, Steven.
Finally decided to quit your full-time job?
Yes, I have quit my full-time job. I am doing 270 streaming full-time. I'm so proud of this community for being able to support me in doing this. I know, big shocking move, but
that's what you got to do if you want to make the top of the ranking.
I know. I mean, well,
it's the only chance.
Some
you gotta devote 24 hours a day.
Some of these guys, man, it's insane. There is one guy, Henry A. Wallace, 91,750 points. Now, do I have I have a calculator here. It's 25 points a win, so that is, I mean,
you said 97,000.
That is 33,670 wins, and so presumably he's played what 4,500 games if you count losses. That is absurd. Oh, yeah. If they forfeit during or after the turn 9, you get the win. If they get the I, if they forfeit beyond turn 2. Oh, good to know. But yeah, some of these folks.
What if he's just farming points by having someone like bots play themselves and forfeit after?
I mean, I don't know, but do you want to play, Steven, or are you just here for the ride?
Well, I saw you were in 270 live. I was like, there's no way this man's streaming.
I am streaming. I am live, actually. Do you want to play? Or...
Oh, I'm sure you're streaming. Your tone of voice is like you're streaming.
Do you want to play?
Yeah. Are you in the middle of a game?
No, I just finished. So. No, I don't know if you saw the screenshots I've been sending today. I've been just fucking terrorizing people. It's kind of been awesome.
You put that in.
Who are you playing as?
Oh, isn't that archived?
Yeah, it's archived.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. It's archived. You gotta move it.
Who are you playing as?
It. Give me a sec. Who are you playing as, and I'll play off of that.
Well, that's why I'm asking the question, but.
Why do I keep losing ranking points? Without even playing.
Henry Wallace is just a bad dude with no life. Yeah, I mean, I'd buy that. I mean,
shit.
I don't even know if I played
That's crazy.
500 games. I don't know if I've even played 500 of these games over my game lifetime. Like, that many games is absurd.
Let's see. Can I figure that out somewhere? How many
I
games I
don't
played.
well, because if you remember, we started playing. We
It must
start.
have been in a beta or something, because it really changed at some point.
Yeah, I was gonna say we started playing it, and it was only after about a year and a half or two that they actually even implemented this whole leaderboard point system or whatever. Um,
Oh, I didn't even remember it when we were playing.
yeah, it's relatively new, at least for us. You cool with me playing a Republican then?
Yeah, I'll play Democrat then. Hold up, let me look.
I got.
I'll take Gretchen.
You have. Oh, did you buy?
I had the subscription for
Nice.
because we were playing for a bit. So it's like, oh, you know what, I'll subscribe because playing 4-person with the generic, like all the.
I
the
mean,
generic
here's my
candidates
problem with the
really get
game,
boring
right?
fast.
Is there are certain candidates that are better than a base, but they're not inherently broken. But I'm playing a lot of these guys who are just basically doing pay to win because they're getting 70-80% bonuses, and it's just a little ridiculous. Okay, so Liam's saying Henry Wallace is just a bad dude with no life. Carlos is pretty cool. Everything about Henry Wallace / Eugene Debs is not. I saw them at the top of the leaderboard. I did the math once. I could stop playing 270 for over 8 years and still have the purple badge. Also, the badge only started a couple years ago. Matches before that don't count. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like we played a ton when this game first came out in 2019, 2020, and then COVID hit. Played a
Yeah.
ton, and then while
It was pre-election.
yeah, something like that.
Are you playing online, or is it Play Friends?
It's friends, and I sent you the code. He says I was at the top of the rankings at one point. The only reason I wanted to continue is preventing some of the people I don't like from getting top ranks. Why do you not like these people? Because I wish there was kind of a chat function. I'd be toxic if there was a chat function, but I'm
There
curious.
is a chat function. It's called 270 Live. Grow the game.
True. No, I mean, hey, Liam, if you want to throw us on, I don't know, it feels a little weird to like self promote like on the little 270 Facebook group. But if you want to throw some comments out there about us being semi-back, that'd be awesome. And I use the term semi-back because I'm not committing to anything right now. But at least no 2-year hiatuses. I think I can confidently say we are not going to have a 2-year hiatus like the last time. You getting in here, Steven?
Yeah. I'm trying. I don't know where Gretchen went. I gotta find her.
I assume her bonuses are swing states, manufacturing.
I mean, she's pretty good, but
African
you are better
American.
than me, so it's African American, Latino, high tech, manufacturing, swing state, town account.
Yeah, I mean,
But they're like max 20% though, so it's all just kind of a lot of just generally good as opposed to having a specific strength one way or another.
Liam says basically everything I've heard about Debs is him being a troll who bullied people while not showing his face. Well, that's not very cash money of him. Women's LGBTQ, labor, youth. I mean, she's fine. She just kind of feels like a generic-ish dim, I'd argue.
Isn't she the literal embodiment of generic dem?
That's also
like when they
true.
poll. When they poll and they're like, "Hey, how would so and so candidate do against generic dem?" I feel like it's Gretchen Wood. Also, that photo is not kind to her. I don't think she looks like that in real life. The length of that forehead.
The Dems, artwork wise, are all so much worse than the Republicans. I don't know why. That's just one thing I have noticed is like the Dems have some shoddy artwork. There is like I played against the fucking Dean Phillips, and he looks like just a reskin of Ron DeSantis more than anything.
It's like the Disney Hall of animatronics.
Yeah, honestly.
Well, there goes North Carolina. Bless you. I'm kind of washed at this game. I forgot all of the
Well,
combinations off the top of my head.
they've also, I mean, you've
They've
played.
shifted a little bit too.
Yeah, you've played a little bit, but you will probably notice they have shifted a bit. Tennessee being a good
Not
one.
anything drastically though.
Georgia's a lot more important now.
Yeah, because I mean, honestly, I've paid a lot more attention to politics than 270, and so it's in line with my expectations, and I've completely forgot what it used to be.
Yeah, Georgia was kind of a money dump, to be honest. Nevada is more important. Colorado, New Mexico are less important. Tennessee now has manufacturing, which is nice. The maps changed a little bit with the census. Those are kind of the big changes.
One of the weird things is why is Virginia Old South?
Why is why?
I don't think I've ever seen anyone go for Missouri. I want Illinois.
Like I said,
you have
just
to combat me in states, man. Why can't we just coexist and each get 269 electoral votes and just call it a tie?
Just go to the House.
Fuck it. House members out there somewhere.
The Liam says the 270 Facebook group used to seem really toxic and cliquey. It's not, but for the most time, I went under a pseudonym like Emos Lort. I was like the anti-Debs. I made a post in the group. Thank you, Liam. African American. I didn't even notice you were going after women. That makes a lot more sense. Let's see here.
Why? Is it just because I'm a woman?
Yeah, that's why. I was saying this earlier. One little change I really wish they would make is you could like click on your state group, and that you could choose how to allocate your funds rather than doing the fucky stuff that you gotta do now. You know.
The other nice thing, this one I feel like is a little easier too, is you know how like when you click on your own profile and it shows you what states you're in?
Yes.
And then when you click on a states group, it shows you which ones
like if some I click both sort of them, overlay.
I want to show which ones I hold in that state group.
Yeah, no, I totally
state. It's
totally
over.
Agree.
Oh, and I lost fucking Michigan. Yeah, that's tough.
But yeah, some sort of overlay would be really nice.
Hopefully it is it's a lot closer to what happened yesterday in that Catan game where I said that I was going to lose.
And it came back.
Like on turn 1. And then... Of course, I'm doing what I always end up doing, which is like going in the big 4 states and nothing else.
OPA, that's a lot of money burned.
Well, fortunately, I'm a Democrat, so I have plenty of money to burn. I was thinking about giving $1 million of my dollars to Eminem because I need to secure the Detroit vote. I don't want to lose my home. Well, I did already.
You kind of already did.
But you know.
Damn, that's a lot of Latino money.
Oh shit! I just got a lot of state groups.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a very solid amount of Latino money.
We might be back after all? Question mark. I didn't think that'd be enough to win oil and gas. It's like accidentally stumbling on something. Was Trump's home state New York in 2020, or had he switched to Florida by then?
I think he switched.
Okay. Was that the first time that a sitting president changed their state that they consider their home state?
Probably.
I feel like at least in modern politics.
Well, because they've never really had a need to. Well, because he's also unique in that he left office and then came back, and yeah. No, that is kind of a weird quirk about.
Yeah, but even in the election that he lost, he changed it to Florida. So.
That is one weird quirk of 2016. Is technically we had a all New York race, which is kind of weird to think about.
I mean, there's not really anything technical about it. I mean, I don't know how long Clinton lived in New York, but I mean, Trump's always been a New York guy.
Yeah,
it's just weird, I guess, that he's kind of controlled the Republican Party because it's never been a stronghold.
I mean, Clinton was a senator from New York.
Yeah, I don't know what her background is. I know, obviously, Bill is from Arkansas, but
she is from.
I don't know her.
New York, I think. I think she was born in New York, met Bill, First Lady, Arkansas, and then Secretary of State. And then, no. She was senator. She got elected senator of New York.
Did you take Illinois?
Yes, I did.
Okay. How did I go -1?
Senator of New York, and then Secretary of State, and then ran, and then doing whatever the fuck she's doing now.
Having the time of her life.
Somehow not being the only person to lose to Donald Trump in a national election.
But hey, you know what? She didn't lose the popular vote to Donald Trump in an election, so she's got that going for her.
It's not a great banner to wave, though.
Hey, she's firmly in the middle. She's 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
I mean, she is firmly in the median. You can't get too upset with the median performance.
Whoa, Wisconsin. Damn.
Damn it. Took another one of my states. I gotta stop doing this thing where I just refuse to put in any state with fewer than 5 electoral votes.
Why do you do that?
Dude, I just like forget about them. It's like, oh yeah, Illinois or Indiana, that's a state. Nebraska? I could not be bothered to put money in Nebraska. And then I look, and like it's always when I'm playing Ryan, right? Because I'll win like the big 4. I'll win, Illinois or Pennsylvania, and then he'll just win everything else.
Damn, that's
like, oh shit, forgot about those.
Lots of conflicts here.
I would love New York. Can I have New York?
How about no?
No?
No. I feel like you
a lot of money.
Don't see Wisconsin maxed out this early in the game. Whoa, what did I lose?
Probably New York.
Damn, okay.
No? You did lose New York, yeah. Did you take Florida, though?
I took Florida.
Yeah, I figured. Took high tech, though. That's gotta count for something. Great thing is now I can put into every single high tech state and make you defend them all. No, that's a lot of money in Florida. No. Oh shit. Almost exited out of the game. was kind of honored when I saw that you put a little bracket together and you put me at 3rd, like the number 3 seed. I do not deserve that.
I think after 1 and 2 it gets a little muddy.
Yeah, ballot.
Also, maybe some spoilers for our audience here. Holy shit! All right, we got a serious fucking turn here. Jesus.
Dude, all that happened with me taking Minnesota. I'm toast, man.
I'll admit this is gonna be closer than I thought it was gonna be. Sure, why not? And Liam says, interesting reveal. Yeah, I think we might have spoiled something here, but it's fine. We are cooking up something that may involve a bracket.
Man, I'm not... I didn't realize that you were, like, actively streaming.
What do you mean?
I mean, like, I know in this very moment, but I mean, like, you know, you've been streaming 270. I didn't realize that there was, like, a whole... that had started up again. Oh, shit.
Not really. Okay, Alabama, -9. Connecticut, oh, fuck, Connecticut, -7. Georgia, block you there. Hawaii, nothing there. Idaho, nothing there. 294, 244. Kentucky, block. 8. You're gonna take Massachusetts, 11. Maryland, nothing there. Okay, so we're at 283, 255. Maine, nothing there. Missouri, I'm gonna block you. Liam says, I honestly thought you guys were tired again. I don't know. It's kind of an on-off thing. North Dakota, yeah, you're going to take that. That's 3. 280, 258. Nebraska, nothing there. New Jersey, defend there. Oregon, you're going to defend there. Rhode Island, nothing. South Dakota, I'm going to block you. This is getting close. Virginia, max out. You didn't even go in there. Vermont, nothing there. I'm going to take West Virginia. That's 4. And then Wyoming, I'm going to block you. Damn, Steven, you brought that pretty close. 284, 254.
Aside from Blexus, this isn't a crazy map.
Let me look at this map.
I mean, you won Washington, which is, and Illinois, which is but like...
254, 284.
I guess I could have done a rematch.
I mean, I don't know. The weird splotches, blue splotches don't make a whole lot of sense, like the Kansas, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Alabama, but could be worse. You want to just do a rematch?
I accidentally exited out, so
okay, it's fine. You want to switch? You want to switch sides?
Yeah. I also wish that they,
I wish they also didn't have this stupid invite by email thing. It's so dumb.
That's exactly what I was just gonna say. I sent a link, though.
Oh, you did?
You don't have to do it.
Shit. Okay, well, yeah. Okay, let me back up then.
Yeah. s@f.com is about to get a lot of invite emails.
It's so stupid.
Oh, by the way, I'm hire Bolsonaro.
Really? Okay. What the hell is his,
Latino ag manufacturing export driven in oil gas.
That actually makes
really
a lot of sense, actually. Yeah.
It's also really good.
See, the fucking right wing guys all have like very on point art. I don't know.
I think Ruth's is pretty good.
Ruth's is good, but there are some Dems that just look like trash.
But Ruth is one of the early ones though, so I'm curious if like the quality kept up.
Because have you seen the Kamala one? The Kamala one looks nothing like her.
surprised they never added Bashar al-Assad. I felt like that one would be a pretty good one.
Be topical, but they don't really do dictators.
I mean, they have Putin in here.
Yeah, I guess.
They have Putin. They have Xi Jinping.
Do they have a Kim Jong-un?
I mean, obviously depends on your definition of dictator, but you know.
Do they have a Kim Jong-un? Also, hi Tyler. I'm just gonna warn you, Tyler. I am live, so just keep that in mind.
Not just live. He's 270 live.
270 live.
I was wanting to watch the 270 because Tippy has never explained 270 ever to me. Ever.
Oh, really? Okay, perfect. This will be because you're gonna be playing I guess in the
impromptu tutorial video.
Okay, so are you watching my stream or what are you doing?
Your stream's not active.
Yeah, it is.
It's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube.
Oh.
Yeah, no, you are literally live.
Okay, I can do that.
Live on 270 Live. If you hop in, there's gonna be a slight delay, but honestly, I can just give you the basics and then you kind of learn from watching. But
I just feel like I just need to watch games. I just keep all Martinez does is make me get destroyed by him.
Yeah.
1v1.
That feels on brand. So yeah, just hop in. We got Liam here who's also watching, longtime viewer. And I will run you through the basics 270 while playing 270.
That's crazy. All right, wait. How do I
look up 270?
Where's the link?
I don't have a link right now available, but just look up 270 Live on YouTube.
I'll share my screen to him so that he can see it.
We need to rack up the viewers for Keegan though.
We do. We're up to 51 subscribers now, by the way. I don't know if you knew that, Steven.
That is crazy.
And I'm gonna be honest, I watched our original videos. They're hilarious as hell.
Oh, I see it now. Wait, I found it. Oh my god!
There was the whole time of Spencer singing.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! I see Keegan playing Ruth. Is that Ruth?
That is Ruth Bader Ginsburg versus former Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro. All right, Tippy. Tippy is Dippy, also known as Tyler. You are going to get a crash course on 270. So, 270 is a game about winning the Electoral College. In order to win said Electoral College, you need 270 votes. You will get the votes will get tabulated at the very end of the game, before the final turn, on a ballot. And after the ballot, whatever you have will be your vote total. There are two ways. There's you enter a state by inputting money, right? In order for these states to count at the ballot, you just have to have more money in that state than your opponent. Now, these states are organized by state groups. So, for instance, a lot of the states in the South are in the African American state
Old
group.
South.
Or Old South, yes. A lot of, the Great Plains states are in oil and gas. When you have pipped or put money into enough states within that state group, you will obtain the state group. And when you obtain the state group, you obtain that state group's money bonuses for as long as you can defend it. In order for you to be in a state and for it to qualify and count towards your contribution in that state group, you have to pip at least 3 times into the state. So, for instance, I don't know how far back you are, but I'm only 1 pipped into the state of Michigan right now.
I think I'm on point with you.
Okay. So there's a reason why when I click, there's a lot of 3 pips, because all of those will start contributing to my progress in a state group. I'll pull up right now. I have high tech up here, so you can see all these high tech states. Right now, all these states I have 3 pips in are contributing to this line. However, Washington and Delaware, for instance, are, even though they are high tech states, those are high tech states.
Dude, RIP this guy.
They're not technically getting counted towards my high tech because I don't have 3 yet. So your goal is to get minimum 3 for whatever.
Oh my goodness, there's a bar up there that tells you.
Yes.
Martinez, this has been so helpful to know.
That's pretty crucial information, especially for a newbie to have. So I'm kind of surprised that he didn't tell you.
That was the issue. I kept asking him. I would be like, "Yo, where do I like see how much I need?"
Yes.
To like actually get that number.
Liam told me this on the other stream we did. I don't remember the exact math, but you have to, in order to get across the halfway mark on the state group, you have to have contributed more than half of the total amount of money required to hit 3 pips in all the states. Basically, you don't need to do the math. You just need to collect a lot of states within a state group and get at least 3 across the line in them. That's the basics for obtaining state groups. And the key thing that I'm going to point out is the money that you get for state groups can only go into their corresponding states. So if you get high-tech money, you can only put high-tech money into a high-tech state. However, automatically you will get 200,000 of just discretionary fund that you can use wherever every turn. In addition to that, there is another way to get money, and that is via the national groups. So national groups there's no states attached to them at all. They are entirely stateless. What national groups are just a pile of money that you can obtain, and it's through similar mechanics. And once you obtain it, you'll get that money every turn. So once I finish my turn, I'll pull up an example so you can see.
So, I got the national groups. You need like 4 of them.
You need 4 of them. You'll get them, and your profile. You'll also see in your character profile. You'll get some sort of bonuses or debuffs depending on the national group or the state group. So keep that in mind. The strategy for national groups, if you're gonna go national groups, you have to go at the very beginning of the game. It makes no mathematical sense to go mid or late game on national groups. You want the benefits to cascade over time. So you either start with national groups or never touch them at all.
Of course.
Other than that, a mechanic I forgot to mention is if you and a person tie for the same amount of money in a state. So let's say Steven and I are fighting over.
The same also applies to national groups.
Yes, well. Yeah. This will also apply to national groups. Let's say I've pipped into Texas and Steven and I are fighting over Texas. Let's say Steven pips in 1 and I pip in 4, so we tie at this amount. What will happen is there will be a conflict. All that money gets completely burned up.
This is my specialty. This is the specialty.
Yes, so all the money will get burned up. Then, after the money gets burned up, everyone reverts back to the position they were before that turn happened. So Steven would revert back to this 3, and I would revert back to, in this scenario, the 1. That is what happens in a conflict.
There's some nuance in that as well. So if there's more than 2 players, let's say there's 3, and 2 of them conflict, even if they conflicted at 5 pips and someone only put in 3, the 3 remains. So you could put more pips in than the person who ends up winning the state because you conflicted with someone else.
So there's that. I mean, I feel like that was pretty comprehensive. Do you have any other?
That was very comprehensive.
I always lose Illinois.
These are my questions, okay? So you know how you have to so this is where like I was like thinking about like what are all these bonuses that like the person gives? Is it like the 20% towards like the amount of money you contributed? So like the amount of money I need
20. So I have a 20% high tech bonus. That means high tech normally gives you 100,000 K if you've obtained it. I get 20% on top of that for my money.
I see now. That's what it does. Not 20% easier to get it. That
it's a mod. The bonuses and like negations are on the money if you are able to obtain that state group.
You can look on the state groups or the national groups. They'll tell you the extra funds that you get for it.
Yeah.
But right? So if I wanted to know what high tech was, it'll say 100K, and so because I get.
This game can't be that hard.
It would give me 100.
The actual fundamentals and understanding how to play, very easy. Like you will pick up how to play very easy. The strategy is where you need some practice, but the actual how to play very simple. Liam says for state groups, it's half the total cost plus 1.
The total cost plus 1.
So
like $1?
So
As
like
in if it's an even number, it's the highest.
But that's for obtaining state groups.
Just so it's not.
You don't. What I'm just gonna suggest to you is don't even worry about like the exact math of it all for obtaining state groups. Just worry about getting into states and hitting that 3 mark. That's all you really need to care about.
Yeah, when I was playing with Martinez, at least I went to Texas. I could have gone to Texas and California. That's pretty rough. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. So that's the game basically, and there's all sorts of like I said, strategies and start. It's kind of like chess in that there's kind of like openings that you need to learn and master, and then after that, it's kind of it's an ebb and flow.
I was always gonna ask again. What are the openings that we need to need to be looking?
So at? This is great. So if you are a Dem, I personally think there are only 2 possible openings you have. You either go national groups, or you do Town and Gown High Tech. And so Town and Gown High Tech, if you look at the Town and Gown and you look at High Tech, the big overlap state is New York. So you start in New York, you gather some of the Town and Gown High Tech states that overlap with it, and then you work from there. The High Tech also happens to overlap with a lot of either African American, which New York's a part of, or it's also overlapping with swing states. So really, after you get Town and Gown and then High Tech, it's kind of a choose your own adventure on what your 3rd state group you want to chase after is. I kind of like to go African American, but if it's especially like a busy, like if it's like a really busy map or something, I might more pivot to swing states. But that's the real, in my opinion, only openings for Dems. Republicans, there is another.
I know the openings for Republicans.
Well,
Old South
manufacturing. I will say there are 2 other alternatives for Dems that I don't personally like. I've seen it done. I just don't like them. One is a Cali start. You do Cali, High Tech, or Cali, something along the lines of a Cali start. And the other one is you do like a swing state start. But a swing state start can kind of happen with either candidate. You do like a Florida, Pennsylvania, Michigan, something along those lines. Republicans is a lot more open-ended. You can do national groups. I personally love doing Old South. So my strategy is you do Maryland, Virginia. What?
Kip does too. I have the Old South memorized.
Yeah,
South.
You do Old South. Alternatively,
Georgia, North Carolina, Virginia.
Texas, Texas, Illinois, and another state for manufacturing is also a very good start. Because if you start with Texas, you also get a nice pivot into oil and gas, which can be pretty helpful. I have not been paying attention to this game, by the way.
Aren't you stopping this guy? You have like way more money than him.
Yeah, I just have not been like paying attention at all.
This is online or is this who you playing?
No, this is against Steven. I'm playing against Steven.
Oh, this is against Steven?
Yeah.
Steven, what's going on, man? Lock in.
Listen, man.
Steven, are you experienced vet as well?
Relatively. I mean, I'm not as good as Keegan.
Okay, here's a great.
He mentioned like there's only 2 openings that you can do as a Dem. And it's ones that I never play, so that's all you need to really know about my ability in this game.
Okay, Tyler, here is a great learning example. We are on final ballot, so that means when I hit this end turn button and he ends his turn button, we're gonna tally up all the votes and it's gonna be over, right?
Yeah.
You'll notice
Keegan will win.
You'll notice I'm pipping into a lot of these states I have 1 pip in. Why am I doing that? So the maximum you can put into a state if you have not entered it already is 2. So I'm putting 1 into these so that even if Steven's going to put money into Kansas, for instance, because he's not in there.
It'll conflict.
It will conflict and it will default to the turn before. Therefore, I will have it at ballot. So that's the strategy for at the very end of the game.
And then you're going to get sneaky and win a couple of these states from him.
One slight nuance to that, though, is that if you conflict, you'll reset to 0, but you'll have no limit on the number of pips that you can put in. So you could max it out from nothing if you previously conflicted in there.
Yeah.
How many games have you played with Ryan?
A decent amount. I think like 10, 12.
Okay, so you're I skipped through it. Oops.
I know like the basics, like the very basics, but I had no idea there was actually a bar for you to look at. Liam, very helpful.
Liam says Old South and or swing can work, mainly with the idea of getting as or pivoting New York. So that's the thing. If you're a Republican and you're in the South, there's so much overlap with African American that it's actually really tempting to go New York if the Dem hasn't gone to New York. It's just it costs a lot of money. It's kind of with those openings I described, getting the first 1 or 2 state groups pretty damn easy. It's figuring out how to pivot to your 3rd and 4th state groups that can kind of be the challenge, because by that point the map's probably a little crowded.
I think I've never had to think about it like that, because usually Martinez stops me by turn 5, and I'm just like, all right, yep, game's over.
So here's one thing I have seen, and this would be in theory a way to counteract what all the strategies that I've just told you, and Steven kind of has this base, is if you do a Texas Cali, you're gonna automatically pick up Latino, oil, ag. I think you're gonna automatically pick up those 3 if you just get Cali and Texas. Now,
I don't know if you get export driven. You might get pretty close.
You're gonna get close to export. You'll get manufacturing from Texas. You'll get part of manufacturing from Texas. You'll get a part of high tech from Cali. So if you want to invest 1,200, because you need 3. You need 3 pips in each state, and they cost 200 in each. If you 3 pip into both those states, you'll get 3 state groups. It's a matter of that's going to take a long time, and can you pivot to a new state group? But that could, in theory, be like a route you can take, is you take those 2. I just personally don't like that, because you kind of concede the entire South, and that's really valuable to me. But there is maybe a thought there that you could do a Cali-Texas blend like that. I don't know how committed you are to like legitimately learning this game, but about 2 years ago, Spencer and I did a live stream where we did a tier list of all the states in this game, and we talked about strategy with them and everything. So if you want to check that out, that's somewhere in our VODs. But Liam says, just correction, you're 1 state away from Latino of Cali and Texas. So you've effectively gotten Latino of Cali and Texas.
I feel like you're so far behind, though, if you do that. Don't you think?
It's strong. You've just got to be able... If you do this strategy, your opponent has likely made a lot of gains on the East Coast, and you just have to be really aggressive at that point in attacking. You have to fan out basically everywhere, and you have to slow down your opponent from getting a ballot. Okay, so here's something I'm going to tell you that I'm not actually entirely sure is true or not, but this was what I last remember the mechanics being, because they've changed the mechanics over time. In order to trigger a ballot, so in order to trigger that last turn, you have to have someone be at least in every single state. It can be 1 pip, it can be all 10. Regardless, someone has to be in every single state on the map. 2, Two, at least, I think it is at least 100 electoral votes has to be completely locked out. Yes. So I've played some games where we'll have money in every state, but because there's not enough locked out states, we'll keep playing, and I'm pretty sure the threshold's 100. It could be more or less than that, or it could be slightly different, but my understanding, it's 100 electoral votes. Once that gets locked out, you'll go to ballot. So that's really valuable if you're trying to rush a ballot or something like that. You just keep that in mind. That's especially important if you're in the lead, and if you're in a lead, but it's a very shaky lead, maybe rush a ballot, get money in every state, and make sure you have enough max outs, and then you'll hit a ballot and trigger it before the opponent can even attempt a clawback. Another strategy, and I would argue this is easily the most annoying strategy you could possibly do. I used to hate it, but I've kind of learned how to counteract it. I don't want to give away all my secrets here, but I like to call this just like chasing. I call this chasing. And so what I mean by that is let's say I'm playing as a Republican, and I'm playing against a Dem. I'm playing against a Dem with a shit ton of bonuses in national groups. They dump all their money in national groups, so after 3 turns, I've locked up the South. I've got a Florida and Arizona and a Michigan or whatever, and then they have maxed out all their national groups, so they are sitting on like 450,000 a turn. It's a lot more than I do, just pure cash, though I have state groups. What they do then next is they'll just small pips into basically all of my states, and then they'll they'll just chase me wherever I go. So if I pip into fucking Illinois one turn, the very next turn they'll pip into Illinois right after me, and it's kind of playing. Your instinct is to play whack-a-mole, and you want to just max out as many of these states that you're covering. But the problem is because they have such a money advantage, the math is not in your favor, and over time they'll whittle you down and take you out. Alternatively, you could also see this as, let's flip it, and let's say I'm in New York and I'm a Republican, I'm in Texas, they're Dem, they've done the national groups, and they're chasing me. What they can alternatively do is, I've got 3 in Texas, they'll pip once in Texas, they'll sit on their money for a little bit. So it rolls over if you don't use it. They'll sit on their money for a little bit, and then they'll just dump it all in Texas and just take Texas in one turn. They'll dump 800,000 in Texas and just take it. That's annoying as shit. Again, your instinct is to kind of play whack-a-mole and keep them down, but at least in my opinion, I don't.
It's hard to whack the ball.
Yeah, it's very hard to whack them all. But that's something that I've seen a lot, especially from high level players, and Liam's exactly right. When you encounter that, I personally think your best bet is just ballot rush. You just run to the ballot and try to get the ballot as fast as you can. Because then at that point, it's a game of math, right? They've got a monetary advantage. You just gotta get votes, and even if they're shaky votes, you just run with the lead. That's a strategy that I think, if we're just giving some secrets here, Ryan's not very good at defending. So Ryan gets a little tunnel vision. So
he likes his long developed game.
He does. He likes his 18-turn game, and he'll defend every state that he's in, and he likes a slow progressing game. If you chase him like that, he will get frustrated. And alternatively, if you just kind of ballot rush him, he also is not very good at chasing.
He specifically said that he hates playing against you with this strategy.
That's my thing. We've kind of coined a term. Let's say I'm gathering money or something, and Ryan's in a bunch of states. We call it shotgunning. And so basically what I do is I 1 pip into Kansas, I 1 pip into Iowa, I 1 pip into Indiana, I 1 pip into Delaware, I 1 pip into Rhode Island. I 1 pip into all of his states. Like, sometimes it's a full 58 state strategy, 50 strategy. Sometimes it's 48, sometimes it's 46. But I try to pip into literally like as many states as I can to keep him guessing. And then when we get to ballot, I just choose my battles. I'll max out West Virginia. I won't touch Kentucky or something like that. And so he'll burn money defending Kentucky, and he'll lose West Virginia, and I end up kind of surging from behind because I just have myself in a position where I could take a bunch of his states.
I see.
So yeah, I think Ryan is very annoyed when playing me, because I have a very frustrating tactics. I'm a lot better at the start, I'd argue, and very better playing from behind. If I don't.
This is what I need to learn.
Yes. Unironically, I mean, it's 6 o'clock. I need to cook dinner soon-ish. But if you want, I could do a run. Do you want like a breakdown of the states? How invested in learning are you in this?
I think it's time to play a little bit. I think we have 3 people right now who are
all right,
probably willing to play.
All right, I'm cool with that.
I think we can get Martinez on too. I think Tip is willing to get smoked too.
All right, let's get him in. Let me ping.
He's upset that I shanked him from behind while he was defending me.
Oh, good. I mean, you don't even really need to know anything about politics. At its core, this is just kind of a strategy game. It's a basic strategy game, and I trust that you understand strategy games enough that you're gonna be fine once you get up and running with this.
Yeah. Just the thing is, if you play Hillary Clinton, make sure to go to Wisconsin. That's always a big one. People forget.
I think you guys know who to play.
If you're playing with vice presidents, make sure if you're playing Joe Biden to switch to Kamala sooner than turn 15.
That's good.
Right before the ballot.
That's good, Steven. I like that. Okay, so let's talk about. So let's talk about this. This game is kind of pay to win, if we're being honest. But you don't need to worry about that. Basically, you have your base, like if you've signed up, and I assume you haven't paid this company money. You have a set group of candidates, right? And they tend to be like candidates from 2016. They're old candidates generally. You can also buy new candidates that they have, and generally the newer candidates have better bonuses. In addition to that, you can buy a vice president slot, and that means basically it's not completely like perfect addition, but let's say you have a 30% bonus to high tech and you attach a vice presidential candidate to you that has a plus 20% bonus on high tech. You might have now a 40% bonus on high tech. So basically, you can just kind of stack bonuses on top of each other with a vice president. I don't think it's a perfect like add the two together. I think it scales a little bit, but you can get really like fucking cracked. Like I just played before you joined. I was playing a public match, and I played against like a.
I can hear you, Tip. I can hear you, Tip.
I mean, are you hearing the background music right now?
Not really.
Very good.
But welcome, Ryan. I played against a guy who had like 2 women candidates or something, and so
this is Trigger Hunter Biden skin and a felon Trump skin.
So they had like a 80% women's bonus or something like that, and that's just the vice president mechanic. Liam says Washington/1980s Reagan. What does that do? Washington, if I remember, had like stupid ag and manufacturing bonuses, I think. My favorite vice presidential candidate is from none other than R. Brayrand, who has combined, what is it, Frederick Douglass with Andrew Jackson.
Yeah.
And if you are a man of history, you'll know that those two didn't necessarily have ideological similarities. And so you may be wondering, why did Alex combine those two? What state groups do they get? Does that improve the bonuses for? And you might not be shocked to tell you, yeah, not Native American. You might be shocked to tell you, actually, in fact, those two are an opposite of each other, so they actually make each other worse. You actually lose your African American bonus by pairing Andrew Jackson with Frederick Douglass. You actually lose your Old South bonuses. You get worse by pairing those two. But for some reason, Alex has decided that's the combo he's going with.
Interesting.
Liam is saying with Washington 1980s Reagan, that's pretty gross. He's saying 62 big conservative, 62% evangelical, 55 gun lobby. That's pretty gross. I feel like seen worse, but that's the combos. That's the type of combos you can get with vice presidents.
Herschel Walker's in here too.
Yeah.
Devin Oz.
Run, Herschel, run.
Oh my God, Devin Oz is in here. I voted for this man.
Jesus Christ.
Let's go.
I'm gonna ignore that comment. I've got on stream the. Actually, I'll play with him. I was talking about how Dean Phillips looks like a reskinned Ron DeSantis. He really. You'll see it. All right, I'm sending a group.
Hey, Tyler,
Ryan, you're playing, right?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yes.
Are you in the tournament?
Yes.
I'm in.
We're gonna have to revamp the tournament a little bit. Maybe a play-in.
I'm wondering, should it be 7 Vandy auto bids, and then the last bid is between Spencer and Tyler for the non-Vandy slot?
I'm gonna be honest though, I think both Spencer and Tyler are better than maybe some of our Vandy folks, and I think maybe for quality.
What? But they don't have the Vanderbilt name attached to them.
Yeah, so, but for quality of game purposes, I think it would be.
All right, then who you booting? I mean, are you saying Shrish and JA? They get a brief tutorial and then they play each other and the winner gets it.
Shrish and
also the 4-person play-in.
Shrish and JA do a play-in game, and then the winner wins the 8 slot, and then the loser is like top of the losers bracket or something. I don't know. We can work it out.
They're not from the SEC, so I don't think they should really.
Exactly.
CMU, it's on par. It's close.
I sent the game code. It's Witch Snakebite.
You sent the game chat.
Yeah, it's in the game chat.
Oh, and time out. I've been hearing slander. Tyler's like, Martinez didn't teach me this. Look, this guy is unteachable.
I'm gonna be honest. With you, Ryan.
I've seen him play Hearts of Iron.
I ran through it with him for like 15 minutes, and I feel like I hit a lot of points that he was not aware of, and I think.
Yeah, but he won't listen to me. You don't understand. He won't listen to me. So I give up. So I don't.
Who the hell is that? What is that? Caitlyn Jenner.
Wow, that is gonna get us demonetized, Keegan.
Well, I didn't know she was in the game.
You are just asking for us to get demonetized.
Also, doesn't this guy look like Ron DeSantis?
Okay. I swear I thought that was Democrat Ron DeSantis.
Is Tyler playing right now? Or is it
yeah,
I'm in.
It's all four.
Did Tyler buy any of the candidate subscription or something?
No,
bullshit?
no. He's
I'm debating about buying the Felden Trump skin though.
Oh,
I'm debating.
I mean, we kind
should get Hunter Biden.
We kind of complain about this. We on a regular basis complain about this game. One thing I really fucking wish they had: ability to choose your color.
Oh
yeah, that's
add that. You don't have to add random email accounts to invite people.
Because I guarantee you Ryan's about to join, and he's gonna be a slightly lighter shade of red.
No, I can't. I'm just talking to you all while I'm walking around the store. I can't play.
Oh, dude, fuck. Okay, well,
I guess.
You got a phone. You got a phone. You got a fucking phone, man.
All right, but I wouldn't be able to talk to you guys simultaneously because I can't have it on speaker. So.
All right, but if you lose to me, Tim, I'm gonna cloud you just so you know.
Yeah, if you lose, I think
that's... when you lose to someone walking around a grocery store, that's a little embarrassing.
No,
he's walking around the grocery store. But Ryan's a competent enough player that shouldn't matter. So if
all right, you guys gotta give me some time.
If Tyler,
I know it's embarrassing.
If Tyler wins this game, he gets an automatic bid to the tournament.
This is gonna be impossible for you to win. I feel like.
If I remember, I actually like the mobile version better than the desktop version because it's like this game is originally a mobile app and you can tap and it feels nicer and smoother and I don't know.
I don't disagree with you. Okay, this is perfect. I get a lot of time to just read about everything.
Yeah, just look through. I'm gonna run and grab something to drink. I will be back, and hopefully Ryan will be in here by the time. I think it's 2-minute turn timer, so we got a decent amount of time.
Where's conservative media?
That's in the primary mode.
Oh.
There's a few things if you look at the bonuses, especially for the newer characters. Like,
yeah, 30% conservative.
Caitlyn Jenner has bonuses to right to life groups, big business, conservative media. That's all in the primary mode.
I see. Women's movement. Is it in here or no? Right to life. Oh yeah, right to life. Business. African American, Latino, oil and gas. I wish I could play my moves. I feel like national groups are a little bit better, right? In the bigger games.
In bigger games, they have more purpose, because the big downside of going into national groups is it's the opportunity cost because they can start the person you're going up against can start racking up the state groups while you're doing that. But if you're in a big game, I mean. You're gonna have to fight people regardless.
I'm back. You're talking about yeah. I will also say I don't know what exactly Steven said, but the dynamics in big games are very different. It's especially in the beginning of the game. It's more of just survive, and that can change your strategies a little bit. Being these big, I don't like these big games as much as a one-on-one. Sometimes in this big game, it's just collect as many electoral votes as you can, and state groups be damned just to make it to the next round.
I wish it told you how close you were, whenever you put in this money.
It is at the top of the bar.
No, but I feel like I put it in, it still didn't tell you how close you are.
Oh yeah, that's you just gonna have to know.
Yes. Yeah.
I just know if I'm this amount away from the line that adding Pennsylvania will get me over or whatever,
All right. Hopefully, I wasn't the last one to finish the turn. Oh, looks like I'm fine. Do y'all usually skip?
Yeah. Okay. If you don't oh wait, you're talking about the like the little.
Yeah.
Yeah, I normally do. Just because it counts towards Jesus Christ, Ryan. It counts towards it counts towards your next turn.
Wow, is that 200,000? I almost conflicted heavy with you, Steven.
Me? So, no, yeah. I'm Caitlyn Jenner.
I was thinking about going into being conservative.
So that's what Ryan's doing. Okay.
It's too late now.
No, but I figured Old South is safer. Wait, also, like, why does it not show me Old South? I guess it's also showing that where I'm going. I'm going Old South.
I don't know what to do
here. So who's who? I know Keegan is Dean Phillips, but who's Nikki and who's Trump?
I'm DT. I'm Big T.
And Ryan's Nikki. I don't know what to do here.
He just got conflicted.
So in the game 270, it's kind of simulating the election, and so you just try and win that election. That's what you're trying to do.
That's very helpful, Steven. Valuable.
I try to be a guide for others who just can't seem to grasp simple things.
Oh man, that was a funky move from Ryan. I actually like it a lot but that's funky.
What is up with the Caitlyn Jenner model? Like, what is that on their turtleneck? Is that just like a big feather? Yeah.
Feather? That was like part of her hair color.
Why is it sitting there?
Also, why do some like faces and hairs have so much more texture than others? Like compared to like Caitlyn.
I think it's just when they drew it.
Yeah, because you compare like the Caitlyn Jenner to like the Nikki Haley. Nikki Haley's so fucking smooth.
Maybe that's their way of trying to kind of demonstrate different hair textures.
This does not look like Dean Phillips. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep harping on that. It just doesn't.
Oh, I wanted to play the women's movement. I get a bonus.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Wacky.
Oh wait, 2 people are in New York. I did not even know that.
Yeah, that was a big like whoa. Me and Ryan and I conflicted at New York, which I was not. I was.
It's turn 1, yeah.
Not expecting.
I'm surprised Ryan didn't do his big thing of announcing where he's going.
Well, he's not in the chat, so.
I think Ryan was forced off of.
Do they not have a chat option for this?
No.
I feel like adding an in-game chat would be.
That's what I'm saying. I talk so much shit.
Oh, yeah. I guess you did say that. So I don't really pay attention to you.
Oh man. All right. Let's go here.
Got the big conservative.
Kind of hate this, but it's no. You know, no. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. We are gonna cook something else.
I'm kind of surprised that you were able to conflict in the first turn and still manage to then go into 2 national groups.
Yeah, I mean, I decided to pivot. Dean's bonuses are not great.
I guess they're the smaller ones, so.
Yeah, I'm getting 20 on youth vote, and I think
You should get. What's your bonus on you? Oh, 20%.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's 30,000.
Oh, I don't actually get a women's movement bonus. All right, well, whatever.
Nope. I do. A lot can be said about that.
Oh, what interesting. A little conflict.
My internet must suck. Y'all are ahead of me on that.
Who's hosting this? Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're on the left.
Can you guys hear me clicking or no?
I don't think so.
No.
I feel like I can give away where I'm going.
Don't worry, our editor will make sure that's not in the stream. We're working Briar around long hours in the editing sweatshop.
R.I.P. Brayron.
Yeah, what do you think his actual job is?
He works at Amazon, right? Like at night.
No, absolutely not.
Oh, what?
He's working wrong factory, man.
Which factory is he working at?
He's working in the he's working in the Fong video production factory.
Yeah.
Wait, I get paid money to just go up 500K?
Wait, what? Oh, don't hit that button. Don't.
Pay to win.
This game is so pay to win. Wait, what?
Like, this game is, like, built on microtransactions. Like, its whole fundamental, like, it all just fundamentally comes down to microtransactions.
So if you really needed a big win, like in ranked or something, like you just...
Yeah, it's a cheap move.
Crazy. I need to try that out sometime. Just tip off, drop like 10 bucks.
I've never seen it before. I don't know what it looks like, but I'm sure it's stupid.
Swing states.
Wait, I got swing states?
Yep.
That was not what I was going for.
Kind of interesting that Caitlyn Jenner.
Can you guys pull up like the tab where like you see like where everyone's at? Like,
you just kind of have to click through onto their profile.
Nikki Haley has a lot of money. Where did she get that? Did she just not put in last turn?
I think Ryan quit.
I think Ryan might have quit.
He says, "Alright, I can't do this. I'm out." LMAO, or why do you keep playing, man?
It's okay. I'm taking pretty long turns. I think it's good. I guess I'm taking the full 2 minutes. I get time to think. Oh, was Tip Nikki Haley?
Yeah.
You got cooked.
Yeah, he's about to run out the timer on that. Yeah, that would be another feature of like determining if someone's disconnected.
Wait, but like, can't you like kick him out like soon?
No.
No, we gotta wait until the ballot, which is fine. It's not really. It's just gonna take a longer time because you're gonna have that extra ballot that kicks him out. But ultimately, it's not gonna matter too much.
Liam says they should create a 270 live gambling center. Well, for this tournament, which I guess is happened. I mean, we've announced it. There may or may not be betting lines announced with it.
Dean Phillips? You're playing Dean Phillips?
Yeah.
I refuse to participate in that.
What the fuck do I do now? Ryan's kind of dicked me over here.
Hey, yo, why are you in Florida?
What do you mean, why am I in Florida?
Why are you in Virginia?
It's a good state.
Something fishy is going on.
Goofy fucking map here. I cannot believe he just left. Bruh.
Just finished my turn, so only 30-second wait. But it is very nice to be able to sit and...
Yeah, it gives you some time, Tyler, to think and analyze the board and stuff.
I see. Keegan's not looking too hot right now.
Liam says, I don't even gamble, I'm just bombarded with gambling ads. Honestly worse than watching my team play horribly. Remind me what team that is. I know it's hockey. From
who?
Liam, our viewer. He's from.
I know, but
he's from Vancouver, I think. So.
He's a Canucks guy.
Is it Canucks?
Yeah.
I don't know jack shit about the NHL.
Oh, good. They do have it. There you go.
All right. Ryan's
Haley
out. Finally, thank God.
Or did he like actually just quit?
I think he just actually quit and it auto forfeits after enough time. All right, what kind of shit show do I have to deal with now? Gross. This is a gross map, man.
All right, beat Martinez. That's all that matters.
That's true.
Can you win oil and gas without Cali? You can, right?
You can. It's not ideal.
But it's just basically every non-Cali state.
Yeah, more or less. I just got the notification, by the way, that Belichick has accepted the job.
The UNC offer?
Yeah. It's a weird move, but lockout in Louisiana. I saw that. Who got that? Interesting.
Did I get that? I don't actually know if I got that. I guess not. I was like, I put into Louisiana that term, but I didn't think I put that much in.
I also put in Louisiana.
Wait, I had a bunch of old South money just saved up in case y'all conflict with me. Stay away from my territory.
Oh, I thought I put in that state. Damn it.
Okay, I'm competitive.
No, you're doing well.
God, every fucking game Keegan decides to try and take Illinois from me. I mean, that is a tale as old as time. I go into Illinois at the beginning, and then by turn 8, Keegan's decided that he's going to take Illinois from me.
It's kind of a good running bit at this point, I'll be honest. Did I take it? I did take
Illinois?
it. Yeah.
I didn't put into it.
Nice.
Every fucking time, man. What else did you take?
Actually, no.
I lost Florida.
Oh.
You did lose Florida. Never take from me ever again.
Just kind of a street brawl going on here.
Keegan's fighting a multifaceted war. Not Keegan.
Well, all of us are.
Steven.
I don't have the money to do it, but I would like to point out, Tyler. So, like, New York, Ryan and I conflicted the very first turn, and so I don't technically have any pips in New York, but
yeah,
I am
easily taking New
I'm
York.
in the state, so I don't have that only two pip limitation to myself.
Yeah, I saw that, but it's 600K. I feel like
I'm not actually going to do it, but I'm just like that's an example of that mechanic.
I see. Everyone's moving to North Carolina. Why is everyone coming into North Carolina?
It's a good state.
I feel like I'm the only one with locked up territories right now.
A little bit on the defensive here, I guess. I don't know. Jesus, I just noticed what you guys have been doing in Florida. Holy hell.
Yeah, it kind of cooked me.
Oh
I'm not gonna lie.
God.
Because you both attacked me in multiple states at the same time. It made me lose Illinois, Florida, and Colorado all at the same time because all three of those got attacked.
You lost all three at the same time?
Yeah, within 2 turns. Because I was trying to defend them, and you and Keegan combined have more money than me. Great. I won, but at what cost? What state did I lose that time?
Oh, you took it. Damn.
Yeah, I need my people.
Oh, we took Illinois. Fuck. Okay, I see what you mean about the third state group. It's kind of hard to.
Yeah, you don't. Depending on how crowded it is, sometimes you don't even really have good options. Okay.
Yeah, I don't really have great options. I can lock I can lock all my states out. Is that's close to getting win, I guess. Too much money. I should be spending it somewhere. Oh. I see now.
I was like, it's great, but it's not going to be enough. I don't have enough states to come back in.
Mad Lad did it. I was doing the math in my head on that one. I was like, he could do it. I was skeptical, but damn.
What do you mean, damn?
Pennsylvania?
Not, I'm pretty far ahead now.
Not you, PA. PA was the one I was looking at, yeah.
Oh, I thought about doing PA as well. Damn, I guess I was wasting money. Do I have enough money to lock up all of the Old South? I think I'm close.
Doesn't matter. No one's. I guess Keegan's in it.
Just attack Keegan.
I don't even know why I'm bothering. There's not really a way for me to come back, so.
Okay, that's my last turn.
So there was gonna be a ballot that happens. You've probably seen this already. There's gonna be a ballot and all that happens. That still contributes to the next turn. So I mean, you're gonna presumably survive, Tyler. So just keep that in mind.
Wait, isn't a ballot right now?
Yeah, but it's a ballot, and Steven's not gonna have enough, so he's gonna drop out, and then it's just gonna end up being me and you. But what I'm saying is, going through these ballot menus and shit, it's still contributing to the next turn.
I see. Oh shoot!
So,
So,
like,
I should have been.
click through, keep going, and we're on to turn 14.
I see now. So I'm looking kind of cooked now because like I haven't been moving into like the other. You have a lot more. I see now. This is the problem. All right, you know what? I did a lot better than I thought I would.
Learning experience, yeah. I learned somehow, and honestly, a couple losses is the best way of doing it.
You know what? Second place. I'll take that. I'll take that.
No, you played well.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
Please tell me you did not just try. I really hope you didn't try what I think you just tried. Or did you just run out of time? I can't tell.
I ran out of time. Did not save my turn at all.
I'm still stuck on the... There we go. Okay.
Did none of my moves like happen?
No, so if you run out of time, you don't spend anything. So, yeah, time management is definitely an aspect of this.
Wait, so I run out of time? None of my moves what I put went through?
Correct.
That's so stupid. Oh my god! Like you and I have one Bama.
Yeah, you just gotta be quick with your movements.
All right. Well, I mean, like it's kind of cooked for me, right?
It's over, but like I said, you played well.
Oh, I could have beat you though. You put 1 in Texas. I put 2 in Texas. So annoying. And I put enough money in Bama to win it too. Oh, all right. I just had my turn. You got your win.
Even if you had taken Texas, I'd still feel pretty comfortable if.
You would have.
Because I was close. It would have been a lot closer. I'll give you that. I think I would have been in enough of your states. I could have taken a bunch from you, but no, like I said, Tyler, you played very well. That one.
Let's go.
Like that's the only game I've seen you play, but I am thoroughly impressed for someone who's new to the game.
Who's so we need so in this tournament, does it improve my seeding at all or no?
I mean, this will. We might have to redo some seedings here. I think we might have to redo some seedings. We might have to reevaluate the actual tournament format too. So we'll keep this in mind. I am thoroughly.
What if we ran a group stage? You know what I mean? Like 4-person brawl. The last 2.
We'll see. I need to go deal with like dinner and shit, but it's fun playing with you guys, and thanks for being along for the ride, Liam. Thanks for watching. Again, can't say I can commit to when we're gonna be streaming again, but probably not a 2-year hiatus. Thanks for watching, and as always, good night.